Okay. Let's skedaddle. We got out of the forest. We got out of the forest. We bought a repel and then wasted it. We got out of the forest. And now we're... Alright, cool. Very cool. Oh, the feels of this game, God. Such a cozy vibe. Dr. Sylvester 8000. Period. Happy Monday. It is a Monday. Gotta let the people know. Live with LeafGreen. Time to brick up on Brock. Oh my. How about me? I'm pretty good. I didn't do anything today. Not really. I slept a lot today, actually. Which is good. I needed it, probably. Surely I needed it. Clearly I needed it. It is what it is. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I think it's time to go ahead and fight our rival for the first time. Well, no. Not the first time, actually. The second time. Obviously. I think he is like... level 9? Yeah, we should be good to go. Yeah, the Pidgey and the Charmander are both gonna be level 9. Alright. He's gonna have a Pidgey. Maybe we use Jolene. God, this rat sucks. This rat is trash. But it does have guts, so okay. Fair enough. Still can't run. We gotta beat Brock in order to learn how to run. Yeah. Okay, and then I gotta do my prediction here. Oh, I'm encountering Pokemon that I don't need to encounter, actually. Pepperonis. I did change my dialogue box back border. I made it yellow. I always have the blue one on when I play this game. I decided I'd try something new. So I've got the yellow one on there. So you can't even one-hit KO Mankey. What are we doing here? Jolene, you're failing me. Yeah. This game looks so crisp, though. I have this running through my GameCube, and the equipment required to do all this, and the know-how, is not for the faint of heart. And the money. Don't forget about the money. Did we start with a Deoxys, Cameron? No, we did not. We're gonna go get Deoxys, though. I do want to hack in the event for it and go catch it. Probably RNG manip it, you know? That'd be cool. You voted for Squirtle? I appreciate you. Thanks, dude. You were the only one who wanted me to be happy. I mean, I assumed nobody wanted me to get my favorite Pokemon, and I'm okay with it. It feels very different playing Kanto without Squirtle, because I'm so used to it. So I do like getting to use the other water types like Lapras or Vaporeon or whatever. You voted on the YouTube poll? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think there were just enough channel points put on Bulbasaur that it overrode, or it ended up winning anyway, but that's cool. Yeah, we're just gonna try. I really should just fight it with the Pidgey. We'll fight it with the Pidgey. Alright. Hey, Affinity. Hey, Steeler. You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Is that my impression of Steven? Maybe. Not good. Not good. Bulbapedia is a great name. I really appreciate that. Whoever suggested Bulbapedia, that was goated. Why don't we name the Celebi Cerebi.net? Yeah. That'd be great. Our shiny Celebi. Good job, Pebble. And then Charmy. Alright, as soon as we do this, we can go fight Brock. You hate this game? You don't mean that, do you? I really enjoy this game. This is the... Okay, well that's fair. No Skuntank yet. I'm sure you modded it into the game. You hate Fire Red Leaf Green? I know it's a divisive game, for sure. As far as the remakes go, there's some things that are really dumb about it. Like you can't use anything outside the original 151 until you beat the post game, basically. Which is crazy. I mean, that's really stupid. You know, I know that we're trying to make it, like, through to the Gen 1 games, but, like, come on, man. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you know, you can evolve your Gligar or whatever. So, yeah. It would have been cool if it was RBY, but with the updates. Yeah. No, that's definitely a flaw. And, like... I hate that I can't use Steelix as I play through the game. Also, hey Orf, what's up, buddy? Stuff like that is a bummer. But I will say, like, if you just compare it apples to apples, Gen 1 to Gen 3, this game is such a step up in so many ways. That, I mean, it is the definitive Kanto experience, in my opinion. Let's Go is like its own thing. It's something entirely different. You remember? Oh, yeah. And then, okay, the really dumb thing is, like, it'll go through, it'll, like, take you to the evolution screen. And it'll be like, but the Golbat can't evolve for some reason. And, yeah, you're left thinking, like, what the fuck is, why not? Like, what? Yeah, really dumb. They shouldn't have even shown that it was possible to evolve until post-game. Rather than, like, constantly tease you with it. Yeah. No, that's super dumb. I still love the game though. I do really enjoy FRLG. But it's just like every Pokemon game, it is not perfect. Let's see. I really need to level up Bulbapedia. Day-night cycle and all that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think, like, they didn't do day-night cycle for Hoenn. So, why would they add it for the remake? But yeah, it is. That's where I'm at. Like, I really do enjoy playing through Kanto, and this is the best way to do it. So I do like it. But there's a couple of like decisions that they made that makes the game worse than it could have been. Yeah, weather would be nice too. Weather would be nice too. It's just weird that, yeah, anytime they've ever done Kanto, I mean, I guess the Gen 2 games do have Kanto at night, but like Let's Go and Fire Red Leaf Green are weird in that it's almost like a, you really have to suspend your disbelief that there's no day and night, there's no weather patterns or anything. Like everything is always the same. The overworld being incredibly static in all regards is very strange if you're used to the other Pokemon games that do have weather or a time cycle or anything like that. And then Kanto's just there like always noon, sunny, and everything always looks the same. And I mean even the region itself, like everything looks the same because everything's just a grassy plains area. Yeah. I don't know. It's unfortunate because they could really like modernize Kanto in a cool way to include all that stuff and make it feel more natural. And they never did. They never have. Play Inferno Red. Yeah, we gotta beat the base game 100% first. There's a lot of shit that I never did in Fire Red Leaf Green. I did manage to unlock the Ruby Sapphire trading, but after that I didn't do anything else. Like, never completed the Pokedex. Never really ranked up my trainer card. Besides beating the Elite Four once, you know? Yeah, big Beedrill. Dude, I love Beedrill. Beedrill's cool. I'm glad we got... I mean, I'm not glad that we got Kakuna. I'd rather it be a Weedle so it could actually fight. But, that notwithstanding, yeah, I do like using Beedrill in Kanto. You know, it's usually on my team until I beat Erica. It's really good for Erica. Obviously, like, it's just good. Yeah, Beedrill can poison steel types. I think that's only in Gen 2, though. I think that oversight is only in Gen 2. Hey, there's Pikachu. This Twin Needle... I think they fixed that in Gen 3. Like, they made it steel types are immune to poison, not steel types are immune to poison type moves, I think. Yeah, it's fixed. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is a cool, janky little thing that they got. Yeah. Anybody interesting going on for anybody? Huh? Y'all have a good weekend? A good Monday? What's happening, Captains? I finally got the Shiny Charm in Legend ZA, which was great. Oh wow, Vine Whip is a physical move, huh? Interesting. Or contact move. Yeah, I got the Shiny Charm in Legend ZA. I set my 8-bit Do controller to automatically turbo press A and turbo hold ZL, the targeting button. And it took like 6 or 7 hours of the game running on its own to do it, but you have to complete 1,000 battles in order to finish the final mission that gives you Shiny Charm. And it's such a stupid grind because it's not like, I mean, battling is just, it's time consuming, dude. So to lock it behind 1,000 battles, like, I completed the Pokedex in ZA before I even managed to get 500 battles. And usually Shiny Charm is just locked behind the Pokedex. So that would have been actually preferable and easier than making you do 1,000 battles. And the worst part is, online battles don't even count towards that. They have to be battles that you do, you know, in the single player mode. So it's really dumb. Steel types are specifically immune to badly poisoned and not regular poison. Right, that's probably how that was coded, huh? It's like, well, they're immune to poison moves, so the poison effect will never kick in anyway, but Twin Needle was a thing, yeah. But then they changed that, I assume, yeah, Steel-type Pokemon just become to poison status as well. It wasn't until we... Yeah, dude, I'd never catch all of them, and that's something that I'm finally rectifying. But, I actually, funny you mentioned that, I did complete the Pokedex in Crystal yesterday. Like, I finally traded everything around and evolved everything. And, yeah, I got the Gen 2 decks ready, so... Gen 1 and Gen 2, I have my perfect 100% save files now. Where, like, I've done everything. I haven't, like, leveled everything up or gotten every shiny or anything like that, but, you know, I completed Stadium, Stadium 2, Blue, and Crystal, where, like, I've beaten everything. So, feels good, man. I never did that before. I don't want to get poisoned.
Give it a licky!
Whoa! Who's getting licked? Alright, I want to level up a little bit here because Brock is at level 14 in this game for his Onyx. It's not a hard fight, and we probably would be able to win it right now anyway, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Lick the Weedle on the tip? Dude? That's crazy talk. That's how you get poisoned. Yeah, I'm going for the National Dex, Diamond. What's up, Diamond? Going for the Nat Dex. I think Fire Red Leaf Green doesn't care if you complete the National Dex. So I'm only gonna fill the Dex in Emerald, because Emerald cares. Emerald has a trainer star for Nat Dex, I think. Let me double check. But Emerald cares. Fire Red Leaf Green doesn't, so I'm just going to trade everything over to Emerald. Is my idea, I think. Let me check, though. Gen 3... Because they have the different trainer card colors. Trainer card level, yeah. I'm always here. Diamond, are we going to do a Pokemon Go group this week? I think it makes most sense to do it with online or with remote people that don't live with you, because that's who you'd want to build up the remote trades with. How to get Espeon and Umbreon? Great question, dude. It's impossible to get Espeon and Umbreon in Fire Red Leaf Green, like, without trading. You have to trade them in, because day and night cycle doesn't exist, so they'll never evolve into Espeon and Umbreon. You trade it in from Colosseum or XD, or you trade your Eevee to Ruby Sapphire. Ruby Sapphire has day and night. Well, not even day and night, but it does have a clock cycle. So they can evolve in Ruby Sapphire. Anyway, am I free the 23rd? What day is that? Oh, that's the day before Christmas. Christmas Eve. As of right now, yeah. That'd be a Tuesday. I mean, I'll have to work unless I take that day off. Which I could. I have one day that I need to use this month or lose it, so I could maybe do that. You planning something, Cameron? Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. You plan on getting together and nerding out? Oh shit, I need to put Mankey on the roster, guys. That's not a Masigno anymore. That's Donkey Kong. Here he is. Someday in the far distant future, this Mankey will die and be reborn as a Uber's ghost fighting type Pokemon. Because Mankey is banned in 6v6. Yeah. But yeah, right now I don't have anything planned that day, so I think I could make it. That'd be cool. This grind is so frustrating, dude. Once we get through the Brock level cap, You don't ever really have to grind that hard again in this game. Depends on Rachel's schedule. Okay. But, yeah. We don't have access to the next level of friendship, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I guess we don't have access to it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right now. Yeah. I might just... Until we get that next level, I might just do it with my alt, because I'm trying to build my friendship with my alt. Trying to farm lucky trades with myself. Yep, I'm breaking the rules, guys. I have 2 Pokemon Go accounts. I know, I'm naughty. Leveling friendship with real people is wild. Pokemon Go makes you do wild things. You know? Alright, yeah, so trainer card level. Gen 3 introduced the concept of trainer cards that level up. And so... my goal is... Oh shit, Fire Red Leaf Green does care about the National Pokedex. Alright, so here's what you have to do to max out your trainer card in Leaf Green, okay? First, you have to beat the Elite Four, obviously. Next, you have to complete the Kanto Pokedex, excluding Mew, because it's an event mon, right? I actually do have a legit Mew that I got from the Toys R Us giveaway way back in, like, 2004. And then you have to complete the National Pokedex, excluding the event Pokemon, which is Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Deoxys, and Lugia and Ho-Oh also don't count. So they don't expect you to get Colosseum and XD, apparently. And then the final mission that you have to do to max out your trainer card in Leaf Green is to jump 200 times in a row in a mini game that you can only play if you have enough Game Boy wireless adapters. So you have to jump 200 times in a row in the Pokemon Jump game, and you have to get 200 berries in the Dodrio game. The Dodrio game is basically like the Chansey game in Stadium 2. Yeah, that's the thing that I was telling you about, Cameron. I was like, I need people... I need to play this with real human beings and have our cartridges, which I do have 2. Well, 3, really. Emerald does count as well. So I have the games to do it, but you know, we have to have people play with me because I can't play all of the games by myself. I don't think. I think... Can you fail? Like, do you have to... Can you just play by yourself with like a... Yeah, you can... If you miss 10 berries, the game ends. So you actually do have to have at least one person that can play. Yeah. You don't have the console? I have Game Boy Advances. Plus the GameCube. So yeah, I have the materials. All the materials that are needed. Even if you don't have a game, I got all that. But it's just such a ridiculous requirement. You have to have at least 3 players. 3 to 5. And you link up with wireless adapters. And it has to be wireless adapters. Yeah, we'll do it, Diamond, for sure. I'm gonna stream that. That's like... And Cameron here already said that he'd be down to help me accomplish that. We would need a 3rd person, yeah. And yeah, I don't think it's easy enough that I could play as 2 characters at once, or 2 games at once. So I probably shouldn't do it that way. Now, I don't know who cares about Pokemon enough in my real life to be willing to come over just to do that for me. But I need to figure it out. Also needs to be a good enough gamer to actually pick up all those berries that we need. Is there any special requirement for Emerald? Do you mean like trainer card level or for those mini games? Emerald doesn't care about those mini games. For Emerald to get the maxed out trainer card, you have to beat the Elite Four, complete the Hoenn Dex. So really, you don't even need the National Dex in Emerald, which is ironic, I guess. Complete the Hoenn Dex, master rank all of the Pokemon contests. So I do have to, like, raise up contest stats and master rank stuff. I probably should be working on that on the side. And then you have to win all the gold symbols from Battle Frontier. So that's the big whammy. That's the only, I mean, that and the master rank contests aren't, master rank contests are easy. It's just kind of a slog, but the Frontier, yeah, you have to gold all of them to get the golden trainer card. Yeah, the contests are just a slog. I remember messing with them just a little bit when I was a kid, but I never really paid attention to it after that. Like, maybe I got something good enough to, like, unlock the master rank, but I'm pretty sure I never got the painting or anything. Because you get a painting of your Pokemon if they beat the master rank. So Gen 4 2028? I was thinking maybe I do the post-game stuff in the background as we advance through other games. Just do the self-destruct build? Oh, I've never heard of that. Really? That's a thing? Because I think that move is busted in contests, right? Self... Or explosion, self-destruct, strategy, Pokemon contests. Is that a thing? Fucking hate all these random, like, AI. Anytime I Google anything, it's like the AI tries to piece together what I'm asking. I'm like, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. Absolutely wrong. I guess Smoggin has a contest guide. But I don't think it's very useful. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it does say that Smeargle is the optimal contest pick. Because it can learn everything. Yeah. You have an extension that removes the AI response. And then it's just sponsored links if you remove that. So gross, dude. What happened to Google, man? What happened to the internet, dude? It's so sad. Yeah, Smeargle would be a funny one to win with. Oracle apparently is very good in the beauty contests. The fire moves are very good, I guess. So that's funny. Huh. Yeah, and I do want to, I think what I'm going to end up doing when it comes to the contest is I do want to Ribbon Master as I go, since I'm going to be going through all the games anyway. While I'm doing that, I might as well build a Ribbon Master for myself. And I'm thinking it's either going to be a Blastoise or maybe something, if I get something really good from the Ore games. A Ribbon Master is basically a Pokemon that has earned all the ribbons that are available to it based on when it was caught. So, like, if you get something in Gen 3, you attach all of the ribbons it could get in Gen 3, transfer it forward, get everything in Gen 4, Gen 5, and so on. You know, you can Ribbon Master anything, but not everything will be available to it, depending on what Pokemon it is and when you get it. Yeah. Hey, Death, what's up, dog? But, yeah, my idea was either, Scyther might be the only one that can get them all, actually, yeah. Because I think it's the only one that's been in every Switch game. Hey, Mr. Toad the Gamer, you guys are all hanging out, huh? Coming in here? Love you guys. We're talking about Ribbon Masters. I think, let me see. True Ribbon Masters. Yeah, we're grinding a little bit. I did grind some. I grinded up Mankey off camera. to level 9, but that's where I stopped. Let me see. Yeah, I would not be doing a ribbon run if I wasn't already completing everything anyway. Let's see. There's a Pokemon Ribbons subreddit that's very, it's like the best resource for any of this crap. Let me see. True Ribbon Masters. Palkia is the only Pokemon that can be captured in every single ball. Is that for real? For real? Oh, because it's including Cherish Ball then, I'm guessing. Let me try and reason this out. So you need Cherish Ball. So it has to be something that's been like an event. And then I guess, yeah, it has to be something available in Arceus, because all of those Arceus balls are only in Arceus. I guess I'm wondering why Palkia and not Dialga, like they should both have everything available to them simultaneously. I don't know why it would just be one or the other. But I don't know, I've never heard that. I have wondered that, because I know a little bit about ball legality. But I never really considered what's able to get everything. Dialga can be caught in because of a glitch. Huh. Can't be caught in because of a glitch. Man, that's... yeah, I don't know. Let me see. What's the True Ribbon Masters, though? There's a spreadsheet that has... True Ribbon Masters. So Brock's Onyx is level 14. The highest I'm going to allow myself to go is 13 before I walk in his gym. I'm not going to go that high, I don't think, because we don't need to, because Brock is Brock. And we have Bulbasaur. If you guys had made me start with Charmander, though, we would definitely max everything out. Absolutely, I would. But since we have Bulbasaur, it's not going to be that crazy. Sorry, Bulbapedia. Let me see. Updated list of all Ribbon Masters. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So Legends EA does not have any ribbons, so it doesn't change anything when it comes to True Ribbon Masters. The only Pokemon capable of getting every ribbon... I guess there's a few, actually. There's a handful, yes. So... and they have to be Pokemon that were Shadows in the Ore games, because there's an exclusive ribbon just for the Shadows. But there's actually more than I thought. So here, I'll put the link to this image here, and you guys can check it out if you guys want to see what Pokemon can get all or almost all ribbons. DLC. This is accurate as of the DLC for Scarlet Violet, so it should be accurate still. Yeah. And again, this is assuming like they have to be Shadow Pokemon, because there's the exclusive ribbon only for Shadows. It makes me want to hack a Shadow Squirtle and just have like the ribbon on it, but obviously it'd be hacked. So, not that Pokemon Home cares. The hack checks on Pokemon Home are worthless, so I'm not afraid of that. It's just like you're obviously hacking something onto it, so it's the point. You might as well hack whatever you want onto it if you're not going to do it legit. Yeah, the DLC did change everything. They added a bunch more that are eligible. So I think my favorite Pokemon that could get every single ribbon based on this image, I think it'd be Chansey, actually. We'd have to name it Chance Time again, because that's such a good name for a Chansey. Like, my god, I love that. Chansey. Snorlax is good. I like Snorlax. I like Mamoswine, fine. Mamoswine's fine. Scissor's cool. I kind of like Scizor. I like Magnezone, Magnathon, Magnezone. I think those would be my picks. But yeah, none of them are Skuntank. Skuntank can only get Gen 4 and on ribbons. Rip Skuntank. You know. You have plenty of knowledge at Bonds. Yeah, Home's hack checks have improved, but they're not good still. Mega Skuntank Z. Is anybody else having buffering problems? Death says he's having issues with the internet. Who's your ISP, internet service provider, Death? Do you need me to go give him a talking to? Put him in their place? I'll do it. Could have a Z-shaped tail. It would fart on itself. It would like bend back. Fart both ways. Yeah, I'm not showing any dropped frames on my end. And I got AT&T Fiber, my goat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Interesting. Well, I know you don't watch streams on Twitch, right? You're using some kind of like third-party thing that blocks ads automatically. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm not sure, but yeah. I'm not seeing any issues on my end. I mean, you're obviously having an issue on your end because it's buffering, but I haven't dropped any frames or anything like that. Oh yeah, Cameron, actually you also do use the ad blocker thing. Right. I don't know anything about that though, so I wouldn't be able to help. Cameron might know. I mean, yeah. Those guys have both used it. You catch shiny mons in Terra raids, and you go on some channels that give you shiny Pokemon eggs. Yeah. All of that is for sure gen. You know, they're definitely like just printing out a receipt of exactly what to give you, and it's not legit per se. But that's why I don't know if, whoever was here for this. The last time I streamed ZA, someone came in the chat and traded me a shiny 6IV flawless alpha Sandile. And I'm like, thanks for the hacked mon, bro. Like, I mean, I love Sandile. It's my favorite dark type, so I haven't like gotten rid of it, but I mean, it's very obviously a hack. The odds of all that is so preposterously enormous that there's no way it's legit. Purple TV, huh? I never heard of that, Purple TV. So it side loads Twitch, and I assume then it automatically filters out ads and stuff, huh? Well, that's cool. Yeah, no complaints on my end. You know, if you guys however you guys wanna hang out and watch, that's all I care about. I just like seeing you guys in the chat and talking with y'all and discussing things. I am ready for remote trades, Mr. Toad the Gamer. We're gonna build up that forever. We're gonna become forever friends. We're gonna be forever friends. We're gonna do weekly challenges. Yeah, we'll get in there. And yeah, weekly challenges, I think the smart thing to do is do weekly challenges with people who don't live in your area, so that you can build all that friendship faster. Because if they live in your area, then you probably don't need to remote trade with them. I mean, I have quite a few quite a few lucky trades saved from people in town here that I don't know like their names or anything, but I don't know. They'll just give us something else to work towards friendship-wise. Purple TV. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't really watch streaming much though, so yeah, I really don't know anything about like the viewer side of Twitch, you know. I am ignorant of all that. Sure. Come on, Kakuna. Queen Bee, I need you to get up there, dude. Level up. Bulbasaur's really cute. You know, I'm really starting to come around to the Gen 3 sprite work. I was kind of hating on it in comparison to Gen 2. But as I look at more and more of these sprites now, I'm like, Gen 3 sprites are pretty nice. At least Fire Red Leaf Green sprites. I think Fire Red Leaf Green sprites are better than Hoenn sprites. Does that make sense? Probably not. I think some of the Ruby Sapphire sprites look a little wonky because they were the first games to come out on GBA, so, you know, it was like their first pass at trying to make the art, but I think once they get the Fire Red Leaf Green, I think they really nailed like the 3D, not the 3D, the artwork, the sprite work for GBA. Like the back of Bulbasaur here looks really good. I think that's a good back sprite. You know, Mankey looks good. Like, yeah, I mean, I think they look pretty good. I really like Pidgey. For some reason, Pidgey, that's like a perfect, that's a perfect Pidgey. You know, you with the limitations on the graphics and all that, like, I don't think you could do any better with a Pidgey sprite than that. Rattata looks fine. Mankey looks good. Like, it's all good. You think the Gen 4 sprites look best? I can see that. I'm a little biased because I think Blastoise looks like shit in Gen 4. Blastoise is a weird Pokemon where either it looks great or it looks like trash, in my opinion. Same thing with Squirtle, actually. That whole family, it, like, they kind of like went back and forth on like how it would look. Even the color of it changes a little bit throughout the generations, and like it rotates from being like super round to being not so round. Yeah, okay, Blastoise actually does look fine in Sinnoh. The Blastoise that I don't like is actually in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think it looks like trash in the Johto remakes. Like, his head looks weird, like it's like tucked into itself. So Blastoise just looks kind of janky in Johto. But I also think Fire Red Leaf Green Blastoise is the best Blastoise. The color palette is limited. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. I think they did a really good job with the limitations that they had, though. And I think the limitations is what makes some of this art truly art. Like, wow, it looks really good, and they had to do that with, like, 4 colors. Hell yeah. The other thing that annoys me is that Blastoise's shiny changed from Gen 3 to Gen 4. Like, it became more and more purple as time went on. And, I don't vibe with that, you know? I don't fucking like that. I like when it was, like, it was more of a cool silver blue in the Hoenn games. Same thing in the Ore games. And then, they started making the skin tone just a little bit more saturated. I was like, eh. So, if I were to get like a Ribbon Master Blastoise, I would actually not make it shiny. I would just have it normal color because I prefer it. It's tragic, you know, when your favorite Pokemon has a shiny you don't like. You hate to see it. Alright, we're just gonna try and get the Beedrill to become a Beedrill, and then we'll start Rock. And since we're going to start Brock here, let's set up our first prediction of this stream, huh, guys? You guys want to predict what Pokemon we find on Route 4? No, Route 3, sorry. Route 3 first. Shiny Skuntank. Isn't it red? What color is it? I don't know. I feel like it's red, but I'm probably wrong. Prediction. Okay. Pinkish red? Okay, hell yeah. I kind of knew that. Off the dome. Route 3. Okay. We got big potential for dupes here on Route 3. Can we get some more Metapod, please? Get that bad XP. Okay. So Route 3 and Kanto, our options are Pidgey, Nidoran, Jigglypuff, and Mankey. We have a Mankey. We're really hoping for Nidoran or Jigglypuff, and we're really, really hoping for Nidoran. God, I love the Nidorans. Playing these older games again, I'm really appreciating the Nidoran families more. I don't think I gave them their due respects back when I was a kid. But I think they're really cool. I think they're really cool. Poison Ground is a really cool typing. They learn a lot of cool moves, like, and they're really cool to get in Kanto. Like, man, the Nidorans just slap, okay? Yeah, I never really gave the Nidorans the time of day that they deserved. But I've finally come around. I've grown up. I've grown as a person, and I'm on that bandwagon. Oh yeah. All right, let me see. Can I pop this out? Yeah, pop it out. Pop it, baby. Okay. No, that's not what I want. There we go. So it's going to be 30% Pidgey. And I don't do Dupe's Claws because I am a masochist. So a dupe is a dupe is a dupe. Nidoran F. 15%? 14. Yeah, 14. Nidoran F. They really should have combined the Nidoran families, but oh well. Nidoran M is 1%. About 1% Nidoran M. Jigglypuff is 10%, so is Mankey. Okay. And 10% Mankey. Perfect. Okay. How about we do in 30 minutes? Yeah. I think it's going to take us at least 30 minutes to get to that patch of grass. There's a bunch of trainers on the way as well, so prediction is live, guys. Route 3 prediction. 30 minutes. Don't be afraid. Go ahead and gamble in there. I know you guys want to. And then let me get the window. Yeah. Ooh, somebody wants me to get a Spearow. I'd be down for that. I think my Pidgey's pretty good, though. But Spearow is usually going to be better. I'd be down for that. Alright, there it is. Alright, there you go, so you guys can see it. Yeah, don't be afraid. Oh, hey! Oh, big Beedrill! Queen Beedrill! Get in there. Alright, what if I press B? What if I were to press B? Oh, dude, I forgot. Yeah, you need Spearow to get the Farfetch'd. Dude, I might. I love Chiding. Oh, I didn't press B. Yeah, you gotta press B for Beedrill. I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Alright, Queen Bee. Learn Fury Attack. It's not even Twin Needle. I think Twin Needle comes at level 20. What's a better name, Chiding or Ducks? I'm partial to Ducks. Chiding is fine, though. Yeah, Swarm. Are we gonna set up a Swarm sweep with Queen Bee? Not likely, dog. Not likely. All right, let me sweeten the pot here for the prediction. I'll get in there on the Mario Party Twitch account. I'm not gonna die, am I? Nah. All right, let me get in there. Oh, this game looks so beautiful, dude. The sprite work. I managed to get my GameCube set up to where it looks like it's still pixelated, but really it's scan lines. But man, it looks so beautiful, man. Poor Beedrill, such a cool looking mon with trash stats and moves. Don't worry, we're gonna send Queen Bee forward into the future, into Gen 6 someday, and it'll be able to Mega Evolve. Don't worry. All right, let me sweeten the pot here. What do I think I'm going to encounter? I think it's gonna be a fucking Pidgey, and I'm gonna be pissed, and it's gonna be a dumbass dupe. So I'm gonna bet 1,000 channel points on Pidgey as MPTV. Shout out to Mega Beedrill being the only Mega which lowers the attacking stat it doesn't use. Yeah, because they knew Beedrill needed the additional stat bonus to be any good, to be worth anything at all. Shout out to the devs for acknowledging how shit Beedrill is and buffing it up. Okay, so it's still not going to be useful for Brock at all. We have level 10 here. I have low kick. Low kick does very good damage against Brock's Onyx. Let me see. Does Brock have anything up his sleeve in this game? He doesn't bide, right? What's Brock doing in Gen 3? Because I don't think he's biding. I think he Rock Tombs is his EM, right? Yeah, he's got Rock Tomb. Fine. The Geodude just has Tackle and Defense Scroll. Hey, Jimmy! Piggy Kong. It do have a little piggy face, doesn't it? Well, sorry, the first time you got poisoned in Pokemon, you thought your game messed up. You changed the batteries and wiped the save. That's amazing. That reminds me of when I was trying to figure out how the friendship works for the Stadium 2 minigames. I was trying to figure that out, and I couldn't get it to trigger again. And I deleted my Stadium 2 save file, thinking that something had glitched. And instead, it was just that I was too lazy to play enough minigames to trigger it, because you have to play a minimum of 7 coins to win to get the friendship on your Pokemon. And I kept setting it to 5, which is the minimum. And I ended up like deleting the save, thinking that was gonna correct it, and no, that was not the correct answer. I was just being lazy. But the poison effect is pretty, like, intrusive, I would say. I'm glad they got rid of it. Like, it being so, like, insane. I didn't go straight to save deletion for Stadium. At first I tried nicknaming my Pokemon, and then I tried, like, reorganizing them, and then I tried... What else did I try? Oh, I tried, trading in other Pokemon from a save file I found online. Like, I did all this stuff, and the whole time I was just doing 5 coins to win, not realizing that was the variable I had changed between when I did successfully get the friendship points and when I didn't. So, you know, the scientific method is important, guys. You need to test one variable at a time, or else you will waste a lot of time. Dath going all in on the birds. I respect it. We're down with Spearow, right, guys? We could trade it for Farfetch'd. I'm hoping we get 2 Spearows. One turns into Farfetch'd and one stays Fearow. I don't think Farfetch is very good in this game, though. In Gen 1, Farfetch can actually sweep a lot of stuff. This game, I don't know. Does it get Baton Pass naturally? I don't think it does. Farfetched. We could also get Jigglypuff. That's Quell's favorite Pokemon. Well, Wigglytuff is. But, you know.
Now the real battle begins.
That's right. I'm okay with Puff. I think we're okay with Puff, right, JD? Did you bank on Puff just now? I think we'd be good with that. Let me see. Farfetch, do you get Baton Pass? No. Oh. The only Farfetch'd that gets Baton Pass in Gen 3 is the XD Shadow. I feel her coming. Me too, bro. Oh, I got poisoned again. It happens. Yeah, so the only Farfetch that's really any good is the XD. Got the BP moveset. You feel what, mate? I'm not dead, am I? I'm good. Yeah. Anybody want to be a degenerate and gamble on the 1%? Nidoran N? One other nice thing about this game is that if you get the common Nidoran to your game, like it swaps between Fire Red, Leaf Green, right? In Leaf Green, Nidoran F is way more common. You can trade that Nidoran for the other Nidoran, so we could trade the female for the male in game, and the male by default does come with decent stats, just in case our Nidoran F is really bad or something like that. The in-game trades in Gen 3 are actually pretty good. Not Gen 3, I should clarify. Specifically, the Fire Red Leaf Green trades. The Fire Red Leaf Green trades are pretty good. The Hoenn trades are ass. I mean, there's one where you're like trading Skitty for Meowth. Like, alright. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, you can trade the Nidorans. You can trade Abra for Mr. Mime. You guys, do we go for the Mr. Mime? Do we buy Abra, give up, pass on the Eevee, buy the Abra, and this is assuming we don't get an Abra in the wild, right? We'd have to buy the Abra. We buy Abra and trade for Mr. Mime. Would we rather have the Mr. Mime trade or the Eevee? Because the Mr. Mime slaps, dude. It's timid nature. The Mr. Mime is timid. Mr. Mime learns Baton Pass. Mr. Mime learns Calm Mind. Like, and we do have an Alakazam already in Emerald. So we did catch one in Emerald, which means, you know, we don't really need another Alakazam. What else? We can get Jinx, Poliwhirl for Jinx. Jinx be Jinxing. The Jinx's name in this game is Zinx. A little weird, but alright. What else? We got Chiding. We could get the Chiding. We could get the level 3 Electrode. Oh, shit, dude. And then we can clear Trainer Tower. Or not the Trainer Tower. What's it called? In Emerald, the tower that was kicking our ass. I got fucking wrecked in this thing. Trainer Hill, yes. Okay, I think we want to get the Raichu and trade it for the Electrode. Ah, but I can't get the level 3 Pikachu anymore. It'd have to be a Power Plant Pikachu. Damn. We can maybe breed the Pikachu and get it down to level 5. Get a level 5 Electrode. Later, Doc. Thanks for hanging out, man. Being responsible. Going to bed, huh? Big respect. Let's see. You can trade for Tangela. Ew. I mean, tan growth in the future, but ew. You had a funny story? Well, I'll be the judge of that. Okay, hold on. There's a conversation I have with a student. Mister, can I go to the bathroom and fill up my water bottle? From the sink, right? They went ... What the fuck? From the sink, right? What the fuck? The kid said, never mind. I hope they were trolling. What? Or maybe the kid was confused, like, what do you mean? And then the kid felt embarrassed. That's a good joke, though. You're quick on the draw, bro. I would not have thought of asking where they were filling it from. Yeah, we got Jinx. Lickitung trade. I mean, Lickitung sucks, but Licky in the future. Kid wanted to eat a family-sized bag of Ruffles. Jesus Christ. Even I couldn't do that. But the teacher said no food. Good job. Sticking to your guns, dude. Respect. Alright, guys. I think we're going to call it. I think I'm happy with our levels. Brock is not too crazy. We'll do this. He has to go outside and eat it. How hungry is this kid? Do we need to check with the parents? Make sure this kid's getting enough food? That's crazy. Alright, let's heal up. Can't get any held berries yet at this point in the game, so we basically don't have any held item options yet. Kid asked for a bathroom pass to go sit on the toilet and eat chips. Kid needs to chill out. Okay. First trainer in this gym is gonna have a Sandshrew, right? I reckon. So I think we're gonna go Bulbapedia first slot. Oh, he's got Geodude and Sandshrew. Okay. That's fine. Toilet chips. Guy needs to chill, man. Alright. You could definitely get... I mean... We're a little low level. A little low level, but we have such a type advantage. The Onyx has Bind and Rock Tomb. That Rock Tomb might hurt a lot, though. Attack, Tail Whip. The Rock Tomb. Karate Chop, Low Kick. Yeah, Rock Tomb, huh? And my Bulbasaur has a 0 special attack IV. We do have Leech Seed. Does Brock use a healing item? Like, he might Bind. Bind would be bad news, though. Then we wouldn't be able to switch out, and we might be stuck dying. He does like to stop Rock Tombing if he outspeeds you, though. Right? Yeah. I think maybe level 12 is okay. This is the best part of the game, guys. This is when we really build a relationship with your Pokemon, see? By grinding it out. By the way, you guys got about 15 minutes to decide who you want to gamble for.
Here comes the Squirtle
Big
Squad.
Jimmy! With the 9 months. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, we yeah, I wish this Bulbasaur special attack didn't suck so bad. I should have learned how to RNG manipulate Fire Red Leaf Green. Like I did in Emerald. Goated. Guys, I learned something today. Apparently, okay. Apparently, this is according to Reddit, so it's probably wrong, but maybe it's not. Apparently, when you park your car, you're supposed to always use the parking brake, the handbrake. Is that true? Does anyone use the parking brake? Oh, Jesus. The secondary alert. Thanks again, Jimmy. I don't know how to stop it from doing the back-to-back alerts. I don't put the handbrake down every time. No. Is that the thing? You're supposed to use the handbrake always? Because I never do. In fact, and it's not just on inclines. Like, I understand. Hey, Brayden. Like, I understand, like, you're in San Francisco or whatever, and you're parking on an incline and shit's fucking steep. Yeah, you want to put the parking brake on. Apparently, they're like, no, you should always put the parking brake down. And that way, you're not wearing out the parking lot when you shift it into park. Brayden with the 88 months! My guy, thanks, dude. Who would do that? It'd be Brayden. Thanks, dude. Yeah, well, that's also the thing. I've never driven a manual, so you know, it's to me it always felt superfluous, but it's so bad. Like I really thought it was so superfluous that at work we have some work vehicles, right, that we share. You know, us employees share the vehicles. And one of the employees, one of the people that works with me, whenever he takes a vehicle out, even though we're parking it in a parking garage or on top of the parking garage, I noticed he would always pull the parking brake up, or the handbrake. And I was annoyed by it. I was annoyed that he would always put the brake up, because the first few times I got in after him, I did not realize that the handbrake was up, and I was like, bro, like, why can't I move? Like, what is wrong with it? And then, you know, I wasn't, like, you have to, like, pull up on it a little bit to push it back down. So, I was, like, annoyed having to figure out how to set this handbrake or unset the handbrake. And so, I was legit annoyed with this guy for setting the handbrake, and now I'm learning that apparently you should always do that, and he was doing the right thing, and I'm just an idiot, apparently. I don't know, man. And look, I understand, like, I knew, like, if you're on an incline, obviously you need to set it. If you're on manual, I mean, I don't know anything about manual transmissions, but sure, that makes sense. Put the handbrake up, because manual is different, I guess. But I've never set it when I'm like parking at home or anything like that, or on a flat, you know, parking lot. Which, I live in Kansas, bro. Everything is flat here. So I was like, why would anyone ever need to set the handbrake in Kansas? Because there's no risk of your car rolling away anywhere, is what my thought was. But no, apparently you should always use your handbrake, because it I guess it wears out your parking lock when you shift it into park. It can wear it out, apparently. I don't know anything about that either, but, you know. Brayden, you said a golden... a golden Kappa train? Oh, hype train. You guys all resubbing right now. Appreciate you. It's not going to wear that out. Yeah, I don't understand that, but that's what I was reading just now on Reddit. They were like, apparently you should not rely on it. I don't know. No one else is subbing, so it's probably expiring. It's okay. I forgive you guys. It's okay. So we're back to 10 subs. Thanks, guys. Double-digit subs. Appreciate y'all. I started writing the script again for this video idea. I've had kind of bouncing around in my brain of my physical Pokemon game collection, all the games, all the hardware, and all of the devices necessary to back up the saves and to stream the games. All of that. It's like a complete streamer collection of the Pokemon games. And I mean, if anyone were to try and start from scratch now, it would be incredibly expensive to do so. So I feel like I should show it off just to show like how ridiculous, how much, literally just how much it takes to have that complete collection. But Manuel's got to use the handbrake or it'll just roll away. We'll double up and handbrake it and leave it in a low gear. And it deters theft. Damn, yeah. I didn't know. That's intense. I guess it's also kind of a generational divide. Like if you grew up driving manuals, then it's just going to be a habit to always put the handbrake up. I've never driven a manual, so I'm not, you know, I'm not primed or trained to do that. But I guess you should do it anyway, even if it's an automatic, right? Alright, let's walk in at level 12. You know? What do you guys think? Level 12? Mankey, your defense is pretty bad. Is it wet and juicy? I just ate canes before I started streaming. It was pretty wet and juicy. Did it play? I can't hear the redemption sometimes on my end. Matt, you need to shut your mouth.
Oh, this bitch is wet, dude. It's juicy.
There it is. It's on delay. Thanks, sound alerts. Okay. Sound alerts is being kind of wonky. I might need to use some other service to do my do my sound bits.
Oh, we're dripping. Oh.
I did drip some sauce on there, yeah. I almost dripped it on myself, shit. Okay, alright. Level 12. Level 12, we're good, right? With level 12, we're cooking. We'll try level 12. Gonna leave Bulbapedia. We'll talk to this guy. Hiya, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? No, I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Yes. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. Jesus, really? We're starting with that? That's the first bit of info? By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. You're not even going to tell me about the type weaknesses here? Okay. Anyway, I don't have a Missingno in my party. It's just a blank spot, and I thought it'd be fun to signify a blank spot with a Missingno. That's all. Can you imagine having a Missingno in this game, though? They really expect you to get here not knowing how to play, yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair...
Wow, it's strong!
There are kids that would get this far not understanding what the fuck they're doing.
Nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, alright. Let's see this guy. Famous... You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Famous light years guy. He's a big Buzz fan. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Alright, Liam. Get in there, Liam. Okay, let's suss out how good our Bulbasaur is. Can I one-hit KO with Vine Whip? With a 0 special attack IV? I can. Okay. So I think all of Brock's Pokemon should get 2-hit KO'd by Bulbasaur. That's my thinking. So I think we're good. I think I'll just leave Bulbasaur. Oh, sand attack. Sand in my ass. Alright, I'm switching. Ah, Kenai, get wrecked. Riggedy, riggedy, wrecked. Dude, I missed abilities. Oh, I missed having abilities. Love abilities. In ZA, not having to worry about abilities was a little janky. You know? Bulbasaur should hit KO with 0 IV and negative nature. Okay. It's bold, so it's not even negative. So that's good. We're for sure guaranteed a 2-hit KO then. And I just leveled up. Hell yeah. Darn! Light years isn't time. It measures distance. If you knew that, why did you say that, bro? Why would you even say that? You were only gonna tell me if you lost? You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. Bro, what? Hello? Are you crushing, dog? What the fuck is this? Are you coming on to me? It's a funny way to put it. Ayo! Ayo, what's up? Oh shit. Is somebody gonna... Can I please... Sound alerts, why are you being so laggy? I'm gonna load it up.
Crinkle cut my ass, baby!
Oh, fuck! There it is. I guess he wants to crinkle cut my ass, baby. If you're hot, you're hot. Dude, I love to reference that all the time. Now with Chelsea, what I like to say is, if you're right, you're right. Whenever she says something and I agree with it, I just go, if you're right, you're right.
Now the real battle begins.
Yeah, this is going on. All right, we'll get our first gym badge, maybe, hopefully. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Wahaha, you're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. All right, Brock. Yeah!
Fine, whip it good!
Oh yeah, we're gonna Vine Whip it real good. That's the mission. We gotta Vine Whip it incredibly good. Here we go. Slap him. We did outspeed. 1-hit KO, baby! Alright. Send the Onyx in. Go ahead, send him in. I'll show you what's up. Oh, he's faster? That makes sense. It's an Onyx. He decides to tackle first because I'm slower. Big brain, dude.
Whoa,
get wrecked.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Yep, but not for me. Call the ambulance, but not for me. Good job, Bulbapedia. Love Bulbapedia. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god, this shit is fresh!
Oh shit! Oh my god, it is. This is a fresh badge straight out of the mint. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Alright, thanks, Brock. I need that money, by the way. I wasted it on repels. Wait, take this with you. Rock Tomb, trash move. A TM. Okay, I'm not gonna read the fucking TM dialogue. Yep. Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Thanks, Brock. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as me. He took me for granite, though. You know, a lot of people legit just say granite, right? I took him for granite. You know, they'll just say granite. It doesn't sound that wrong if you really think about it. Alright, looks like the submissions are in, the predictions are in. Somebody did bet on the fucking Mankey dupe. Oh, God. You can't use you can't use Flash everywhere or else I'll get arrested. I'm only 11 years old, you know. They won't arrest me. They'll just send me to my mom. Maybe they'll arrest my mom. Like, where did your child learn to do this? Ma'am, your child has been out here flashing everyone. What's going on? Okay, we got 8 Pokeballs. Can't get birds with a Mankey dupe, can I? That's true. Wouldn't get the birds if I get the Mankey dupe. Yeah. Alright, well, we gotta beat a bunch of trainers on the way up to that grass patch. Let's see here. Route 3. I think I'm over level of everything there now. They're all weaker than Brock. There is like a level 14 Jigglypuff, I think. Oh, and this is when you can I Versus Secret yet? Wait, what can I run, dude? Hold on, where can I... Does this guy give me the running shoes? This guy standing over here? Yeah. What's up? Oh, Steeler! I'm glad it caught up to you. I'm Prof. Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Yes. I bet you that's Diamond that bet on Mankey. He for sure bet 10 and just left it at that. Press the B button to run, but only where there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. All right. Get nerd. There's a letter attached. Dear Steeler, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Very cute. Yay! It's still kind of slow, not gonna lie. It could be faster, but it's definitely a lot faster than it was before. How much money do I have? Very little. I have 8 Pokeballs. That should be enough. I have like 8 potions, right? I might need more. I do need at least 1 repel. I'm gonna get a repel. Because I can repel down to get a Paris or a Clefairy. I guess I don't really want Paris though, since I have Bulbasaur, huh? What do you guys think? In Mount Moon, should I repel? I think I should repel anyway to get better odds at Geodude or Clefairy. Because the first floor is bad. The first floor is 70% Zubat. The bottom floor is 50% Zubat. So your odds do go up of non-Zubat. And then the middle floor is guaranteed Paris, is the tricky thing, right? But I have a Bulbasaur anyway, so why would I ever use Parasect? I think that's a good point. It's cool that you can guarantee Paris, but I don't know. Is there anything that can learn Spore breeding it off of Paris in this gen? I don't think so, right? I think it's just limited to Breloom and Paris still. Let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah, Spore has never been an egg move ever. In any generation. Spore has never been an egg move. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we just go down to the bottom floor and try for Clefairy or Geodude. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So we probably need 2 repels, actually. Yeah, they're careful about who gets Spore, for sure. For sure. They don't want anything breeding it down. That wouldn't make sense. I mean, it's supposed to be limited to mushroom Pokemon specifically, and that is literally the only Pokemon that have ever learned Spore. They have to be based on a mushroom, or they have to be Smeargle. But Smeargle cheats, so, you know. Alright, I'll get a couple repels, because I think we need 2 to get down to the very bottom. I think. And then we'll just leave it at that. I think I have enough Pokeballs and potions. Do I have Antidote? Yeah, I have Antidote. Might need Paralyze Cure. Paralysis is not the end of the world, though. I think it's fine. Alright. Moving on up. Okay, so this lady is going to have some birds. I'm gonna go bird on bird. Yeah, bird on bird. Hello. When do I get Versus Seeker? I don't remember. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? I totally did, actually. I totally did. My bad. My bad, guilty. Oh, doesn't the rival give you Versus Seeker? Like, I don't get it until I get to Cerulean, right? If I remember correctly. Get gusty with it. Or is it fucking Vermilion even? Oh my god, it is Vermilion, isn't it? Like you walk into the Pokemon Center? Yeah. Jeez, okay. That being said though, another reason I love this game is Versus Seeker, actually. I fucking love Versus Seeker. It's so much better than the bullshit, like, calling people on the phone of Gen 2 and Hoenn. Versus Seeker is the GOAT. And then they brought it back in, what was it? Diamond and Pearl, right? It's in Gen 4. And then I think that's it. Right? They got rid of it in Gen 5? Oh, and it's in the remakes of Gen 4, which makes sense. That's so sad, dude. It's in Fire Red, Leaf Green, Sinnoh, and that's it. They never brought this shit back ever again. God. Pokemon games should just have better progression. I agree with that, yeah. Yeah, they could just do a better job of that, but failing that, at least give me a tool to, you know, grind up some other way. Alright, let's beat the bug guy with our own bug, actually? Queen Bee? Are we really gonna train up this Beedrill, guys? I think I am. I don't know, Fury Attack sucks ass, though. Yeah, let's do it. It might help us with Starmie. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. That's a lie. That's a lie. I never fought you, Colton. Sir. But he does have the same dialogue in Gen 1, so... Fury Attack, lol. I knew it would miss the very first try, bro. I fucking knew it would miss first try. Just gotta get it out of the way, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good pocket Pokemon for Starmie, I think. It's not great, like, it doesn't really switch in on it well, and you're still gonna get outsped, but Twin Needle hits hard. Especially if you didn't manage to get Pikachu. But I mean, we have Bulbasaur, so hopefully we're okay anyway. There we go, nice crit. You watch someone play Fire Red without knowing a lick about Pokemon. That would be interesting. Because suddenly the game gets a lot harder, right? You know, Steven was playing Fire Red Leaf Green as well, having not played Pokemon since Gen 1. You got a fucking shiny on Route 2. He was like, this is a shiny, right? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's 1 in 8,000 in a generation where there's no way to increase your odds of a shiny. And you just got it your first playthrough of a modern-ish game. Insane. Yeah, it's always the people who don't know what shinies are. He literally asked me, like, is this a shiny? Like, what is this? I caught it because it, like, looked different, but... I think it was a Pidgey, is what it was. He had a Beedrill, and he got annoyed with people telling him to bench it. And he took it all the way to the E4, of course. The petty is too strong, you know? I respect it. I respect it. He's like, you know what? I like Beedrill, so I'm doing it. My bird is sick. What should I do with it? I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. It's Shorts Kid. Hi, Shorts Kid. The youngster Ben. Shorts Kid. I gotta show him what's up. Pants are the real deal. Chop it. Oh, quick attack, of course. Oh, nice fucking crit. Come on.
It's payday!
Jesus. Okay. Well, Ekans, we'll switch out for Ekans. Intimidate? I forgot about Intimidate. Forgot about Intimidate. Let's go Bulbapedia. Don't want to get poisoned. Just gonna Leech Seed it. Yeah. Suck it. Yeah. The power of the shorts. It's no joke. Alright, and just to clarify something else about my rules, I don't let myself backtrack. Once I've started fighting trainers in an area, I have to clear that area of trainers. Although in this case, there's a Pokemon Center at the end, so we don't have to backtrack per se. But yeah, basically, I don't let myself use a Pokemon Center in between like trainer fights until I beat all of them in the area. Because then that's just too easy and really lame and time-consuming to keep running back to heal for free. But that does mean we have to use our potions. I forgot there's an animation in this game for this. Holy shit. This game is goated. Let's see. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Let's throw Jolene in there to soak up some hits from this bug guy. Keep bugging. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Okay. You don't like the item animations? They do take up time. I mean, that's fair. Quick attack. Jolene, you're gonna maybe get... You didn't even... Oh, that's not even enough for a 2-hit KO, bro. Holy shit, this rat sucks ass. Oh my god. Yeah, I completely forgot about the animation. Oh, I do like the TM one, because you're basically putting the CD on the Pokemon's forehead, and the implication is that you just tap the Pokemon on the forehead with the CD, and now they know the move. It's great. Yeah, this fucking rat sucks. I'll take a duplicate Rattata so I can chuck this one into the ether. Does Raticate also get Runaway ability though? I don't wanna Raticate with Runaway. It totally does get Runaway. Gross. We got lucky that this one had Guts, but I don't know if the next one will have Guts. The CDs are a video that the Pokemon watches to learn the move. That's so cute, actually. That's so fucking cute. I'm down with that lore, for sure. Yeah, TMs are just instructional videos. They're like educational materials, like the kind of stuff you'd find in the library that nobody ever checks out. Yeah, totally. I'm down with that. Alright, at least this Kakuna never attacks. Wow, this Kakuna is faster than my Rattata. No, I got String Shot. Surely I got String Shot. Surely I got String Shot. There's no way. Got the level up. Alright. And a Metapod. I think I want to get some experience on my Pidgey here. Yeah, check out movies from the library. You can check out, you can even check out video games. Some libraries let you, it's basically like Blockbuster, but free, you know? I've thought about doing that. I do have a library card, I think. But they do expire at some point, so I don't know if I'll have to get a new one. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won! Well, if you'd evolved your Pokemon, maybe you would have won. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do this. Yeah. The trainer that I'm always scared of on this route is the guy down here, beyond the ledge. He has a level 14 Spearow, and I have 3 Pokemon weak to Peck. And it's level 14. So I'm gonna need my Pidgey to really step it up, I think. Beat that guy. Oh, Rock Tomb? Fuck, you're right, dude. We could burn the Rock Tomb, TM. I'm guessing only Mankey could learn it, but it's a bad move anyway. Yeah, but I'm still getting pecked by the Spearow. If I get crit pecked by Spearow, I think Mankey is dead. And Rock Tomb is 80% accurate. But also, Mankey doesn't even learn Rock Slide or anything, does it? So, I think maybe I do Rock Tomb it. Let me clear the other trainers, and then we'll see how we're feeling about our levels and so on. Okay. Let me potion. Okay, one thing I'm not liking about this item bag is I can't rotate around. Like, once I go to the Pokeballs column, I can't press right to loop back to items. I have to go left or right. So I'm not digging that. Alright, yeah, go ahead and spray him in the face. You can skip the animations. You can just press A, but... It made it look like I made him chug the potion, which fair. I mean, that's what you do, right? All right. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Sure, why not? Oh shit, what's up with this pose, man? Sally, what's up? Alright. Let me move this up. Yeah, that's good. Gusty Gulch. What game is that from? Gusty Gulch. Why is that in my brain? What is Gusty Gulch? Is that Paper Mario? I think that's Paper Mario. Isn't that where Tubba Blubba lives? Gusty Gulch. Okay, I'm level 14 with Pidgey. That's good. I think maybe my strat's going to be level up to level 15 with Pidgey. And then we should be able to 1v1 the Spearow, right? Okay, yeah, Gusty Gulch is Paper Mario. What a goat of a game. I did try and start a fresh playthrough of Paper Mario on, Oh, I got poison pointed. I literally was thinking about that as I quick attacked. I was like, maybe I should have gusted because of the poison point. And then rip. But yeah, Paper Mario starts so fucking slow. I could not get into it. Chug it. There you go. Good job. Mario and Luigi is really good. I only ever played Superstar Saga, but Superstar Saga is very good. Love Superstar Saga. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. Alright. Oh, the intro to Paper Mario. Yeah, dude. It's painful. I beat the Goomba King, and then I was like, dude, I don't feel like continuing on. You know? Superstar Saga does have an intro to it as well, but it's not quite so long, I don't think. Paper Mario and TTYD have higher highs. Yeah, I played Superstar Saga when it came out, so I don't remember much of it. I do remember the final boss fight being really hard. I definitely remember dying a few times to final boss, Cackletta. The other thing I remember is being really annoyed with Paper Mario and Superstar Saga. That it's not like it doesn't have a post game. You literally can't continue the save after having beaten the final boss. So you're stuck permanently in a pre-final boss state. You can't ever play on after that point. Super Paper Mario has the most fun characters. I never played it. It really put me off because of them, you know, changing the style of the game. But maybe I should try it. I mean, if I do love good dialogue. Eek, did you touch me? I guess I did, actually. I did walk right up to you, ma'am. So sorry, Robin. And that's how I met your mother. Oh, spoilers. Alright, we'll chop the puff here. We did make it to the grass. There's going to be a Jigglypuff in here somewhere. Who knows what it'll actually be, though, for us. Just not a Pidgey. And preferably not a Mankey. I'll take anything else. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Nidogenda, let's go. I believe in the Nidogenda. Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. Alright, now we gotta beat the Spearow guy. How much money do I have now after beating these guys? 2,000. They give, like, no money whatsoever. Okay. Alright, definitely heal Pebble. Chug it. Okay. And if Pebble starts getting fucked up, who do I switch in? Maybe we sacrifice the Rattata? Maybe we Rock Tomb with the Mankey, right? I think that's the correct play. Rock Tomb is a worthless move. Technician doesn't even exist yet. you know? Yeah. I'm gonna teach it Rock Tomb, just in case we really need it for this Spearow. Alright. Good thinking, Cameron. Donkey Kong wants to learn Rock Tomb! However, Donkey Kong already knows 4 moves. Yeah, Donkey Kong is gonna forget how to... kind of like scratch for the neutral damage. Low kick is good for heavies. We're not gonna be fighting that many heavy Pokemon, though. And then Leer. I mean... let's make you level up moveset. In Gen 3. So we're gonna get Focus Energy, we're gonna get Fury Swipes. Low Kick is only good against what? Onix, Snorlax, which, yeah, we're not gonna... And Graveler? Graveler. Graveler is a little scary, they can blow up on you, right? Graveler do be a little scary, but... yeah, it's a little redundant, I think. Oh, what? He didn't put the CD to his head? Okay, he forgot Low Kick. Now comes the CD. And, yeah. Set the thing on his head. Set it on his forehead. He's watching the tutorial right now, you guys. He's absorbing all the power! And now he can Rock Tomb. Alright, very cool. Okay, we got a Rock Tombing Donkey Kong now. Reading the etchings with his keen eye. Yes. His eye is very keen. Okay, let's fight the Spearow. Do we Sand Attack it first, or we just go balls deep and try and fight it, huh? I think we just try to fight it out. Sand Attack. I do have Quick Attack to outspeed it. Maybe we Sand Attack, actually. Maybe we do one Sand Attack. Yeah. Maybe we do one Sand Attack. I like it. Hey, you're not wearing shorts! What's wrong with you? Another shorts kid? We got a whole, shorts organization here? Alright, Calvin. The scary Spearow. This fight is harder than Brock. Oh, I'm faster anyway. Oh, fuck, he's got Keen Eye? I didn't know that! He missed anyway. Alright. That's just a freebie turn for us, no worries. Holy shit, I need to catch up on abilities. Oh, we 2-hit KO easy. Never mind, slap him up, dude. Yeah. Does not the Spearow have Keen Eye since the very beginning of abilities? Apparently.
What? Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened that first turn, for sure. Yeah, that's his only ability is Keen Eye. Lost. Yeah, you lost your shorts too, dude. Hand them over. Hand them shorts over, dog. I always wear shorts even in winter. That's my policy. Yeah. I think we all know at least one person, one guy, that wears shorts even in the winter, right, guys? Cameron, you remember Danny, Stealth Raptor from Brawl? He would always wear shorts in the winter. Loves wearing shorts. He would deliver pizzas in his shorts in the middle of December, bro. Yeah, he did not care. Alright, we made it through the Route 3 gauntlet. So we can go ahead and heal. Should spend some of this money on more potions and stuff. Because Mount Moon has a lot of fights in it. We need to catch a Pokemon here on Route 3. The predictions are in. Let's see. Do I Leech Seed on? Scratch. 26 attack. 16 attack. Dude, this Rattata is so weak. I think he's gonna be my catcher. Pidgey over level for Misty now? No, Misty is level 22, I think. 21. which for me that means level 20 is the cap. I walk in 1 level under. Yeah, Misty's high, dude. There's a lot of grinding that you have to do. Well, not grinding. If you do Route 24 and Route 25 before you fight Misty, you don't really need to grind that much. At least if you're focusing your levels on your Misty counter. I think I'm gonna Leech Seed to catch this, whatever it is. Alright, RNG this Neato agenda, please. Jiggly, please. Okay, it's a bird. It is a Spearow. This could be traded for a Farfetch'd. We're gonna Leech Seed it. Alright, who predicted Spearow? I think we had two believers. 2 Spearow fans. Congratulations, enjoy your channel points. It was Dath and Mr. Toad the Gamer. Hey, Holmesy. Dath, did he go to bed? I think Dath went to bed. Mr. Toad the Gamer, do you have a nickname for us? Did Dath go to bed? Where's the last time he said something? Dath, if you're there, congratulations. No, Dath didn't say he went to bed, but usually Dath does go to bed by now. Oh shit, you're right. I need to evolve the bee. I think that's what you mean, right, Holmes? Yeah, big bee. Name it Ducks if I'm gonna trade it. I don't know if I'm gonna trade it is the thing. Like, maybe it's a good enough Spearow. I kind of like the idea of naming it Ducks anyway, though. Because if we don't trade it, it's still like it was a Farfetch'd replacement kind of deal, right? I kind of like it. If you want to name it Ducks, I mean, it's up to you. You correctly guessed. And if Dath is AFK, I mean, it's all up to you now. Oh, we're not using lowest level code? No, I use Ace -1. That's how I've been doing it for the past, since Blue, is how I do it. Because I don't like the, yeah, he's usually in bed. He didn't say anything, but I think he's probably in bed. Because I don't like the Surge and Misty split both having the same level cap. I think that's really dumb. I get that it doesn't really matter if you get the Diglett, but what if you don't get the Diglett? What if it's a Dugtrio and now you have like no options for Surge? I don't know. Level caps. Janky. Alright, let's get the Spearow here. And Mr. Toad the Gamer says we're naming it Ducks. As long as I don't kill it on accident with Leech Seed. He needs to get in this ball. He does lose to Dig. You should have something that can dig, like Mankey, or sorry, Rattata can dig. I think Mankey can dig. I'm not 100% on that, actually. Caught it. The tiny Pokemon. Oh, this is the earlier version of Fire Red Leaf Green. It's glitched in that the Pokemon descriptions, they cut off if it's a 2-word Pokemon. Oh, hey Dath, you're here. Dath, yeah. I was just saying, if you're still here, you can suggest a nickname. Mr. Toad the Gamer suggested Ducks. So if you'd like to suggest a nickname, we can vote between the two of them. So, what would you want to nickname? It's a male Spearow. It eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne. So we're going to give it a nickname. As soon as Dath gives us a name, we'll start the poll. The Fear of Fearow. Okay, I like it. Name it. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. So option 1 is Ducks. Option 2 is The Fear. And they're all going to be in all caps. Make you get Stig. Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to stay consistent with my rules and just do level cap -1. All right, guys, get your votes in. Which nickname for this Spearow? The Fear. Where's my poll? There it is. All right. I'm gonna get a little drinky drink while you guys vote. You guys got about 45 seconds to decide what this name is. You guys, Chelsea's voice is completely shot right now. Looks like the fear wins, by the way. Yeah, Cheeseless voice is completely gone right now, which is great for me. You know, she can't yell at me anymore. That's how she lost it, actually. She was really going. She was really getting into me.
The awestruck crowd may even have tears in their eyes.
And finally, she lost it. What's the nature here? What's up, baby? Oh, she just said it hurts her feelings, and her voice is so shot. It sounded so pathetic and so sad when she said that. I didn't mean it, baby. It was just a joke for chat. You know, just a little misogyny for chat. They've been good. They can have a little misogyny as a treat. Steeler's going to die. No, Chelsea would never do that. She would just take the kitties. That would hurt more than killing me. Strangled in my sleep. I don't think Chelsea has the hand strength or even hand size to strangle me. Her hands are tiny. I love to point out how small her hands are. And she's gonna... And then... Oh, wait, what? I think she just said, oh, I'll show you some tiny hands. What's that supposed to mean? I'm scared, guys. No, but yeah, her voice is so bad, she had to come home from work today. Like, she couldn't really work and help customers. Yeah. Why haven't we heard from you? Well, why hasn't Steeler streamed in 2 weeks? What's going on? Who says she's using her hand? Oh, shit, you're right, Death. Yeah, she could definitely strangle me without using her hands. How would that happen, guys? Hold on, logistically, let's figure this out together. Oh, shit, Death. You're thinking outside the box, huh? Or maybe we're thinking inside the box, huh? Okay, anyway. Let me put Spiro on the roster here. Alright, we finally have a full team of 6, guys. Who are we kicking out first? I'm thinking that Rattata has got to go. Use your imagination. Or ask Holmes. Yeah, I think we could piece it together here. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got another grind session here, and we love this. Careful if she randomly offers to help me shave. Oh, sure. Here, I'll help you shave. You want to try a straight razor shave? I don't know. Straight razor seems a little dangerous, huh? Oh, don't worry. I know how to use a straight razor. Okay, baby, whatever you say. Yeah. But yeah, we finally have a full team. Which means we get to grind the new team member. Part of me does think, you know... I mean, I play on OG hardware, so I like to try and play it, like, legit or whatever, but... Man, the people who play, like, modded games and all that, and have... and just, like, infinite rare candies and just level up that way... That is pretty goated, not gonna lie. How would she strangle you without hands? I'm reminded of certain lyrics. Them cheeks clapping and they... Oh, them chicks clapping and they ain't using hands. Them chicks are using cheeks? Is that what you're saying? I've never heard that song. Wait, is that a Ludacris song? That sounds like a Ludacris lyric. And I love Ludacris. Luda! Alright, the nice thing is Spiro can one-hit KO all of these birds, so... The grind won't be too bad. Maybe I should just hack in a lucky egg. Nah, no hacking, no hacking. You gotta go, Cameron. Alright, well thanks for hanging out, buddy. Your people need you. You need to be there for your people. You know? Respect. Respect. But thanks for tuning in for a bit. Vanilla Gen 1, it's not really cheating to have... Yeah, you can easily get... Once you can fly, you can get... Well, you have to surf, too. If you have fly and surf, you can have infinite of any item. It's still... I mean, you can question whether or not it's legit, because you're exploiting a glitch, but... Yeah, you can definitely easily do it. I definitely did it to fill out my Pokedex. I was like, I'm not grinding the whole dex worth of evolutions. I'm rare candy in this shit. So that's what I did. Oh wow, I didn't get the one-hit KO. This must be the tankiest Caterpie in the world. Bold nature, 31 defense IV. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't really matter cheating-wise, like, if you're rare candy. Oh, bands make her dance! That song. Juicy J. What happened to Juicy J, anyway? Katy Perry. Juicy J. Aw. Let's rave. I knew you were. When you finish silver, you're just gonna put infinite TMs and shit? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Man, that would be cool to... Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Put it in Stadium 2. So that... You know, if you're bad... If you restart a new save file or something, you should be able to just access it with any save, right? In Stadium 2. So you could start a new save and have the TMs available. That'd be cool. I should move my complete Crystal decks over to Stadium 2 as well. Yeah. I think what Stadium 2 limits is you can't withdraw Pokemon from the Stadium box if it's not yours. But I think items are free reign, right? Because I know in Gen 1, a fresh Gen 1 file can withdraw a Lemonade from a different save file, and then you can open up Saffron City immediately. Basically. So you can go Pewter, Cerulean, Saffron, and you don't have to, you know, go around Rock Tunnel or anything. Which is a neat little, like, exploit that you don't even have to do by glitching or anything. It's just basically trading. Which is why in this game, you open up Saffron, they made the item a key item, so you can't trade it to other players. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I think they understood, like, okay, since you can have held items and trade them, we can't lock a progression item behind something that can trade it, that can get traded around, right? I get it. Key items. Hell yeah, keep giving me all these cocoons, dude. I'll peck them to death. God, it's crazy how much better Spearow is than Pidgey. I really prefer Pidgey. I think it's very cute. I think it's good. It's a good design. I think the whole line is aesthetically pleasing, but Spearow is just so much better for an in-game run. It really frustrates me, actually. Like, why do they have two birds in the early game? Same typing, same everything, nothing unique about them. Yeah. You always picked Pidgey, but you went with Spearow on your last run. And it felt good, didn't it, Jimmy? It felt good. You were like, wow, this is the truth. I've been sandbagging this whole time with Pidgey. How Spearow's stats nature? I think it's okay. It's got a neutral nature, which is fine. I'll take a neutral nature any day. So the nature doesn't affect anything. The attack and speed seem okay. You know, I think the special defense is probably a little low. Not a big deal. But I think it's okay. I think it's a pretty solid Spearow. You know, we haven't gotten zeros for a level up like we did with Rattata, where we got like 3 zeros. The main problem with the Rattata we have is it has minus attack nature, which is the way it does damage, so it's weaker than the average Rattata by quite a bit. Neutral nature, that means it doesn't hurt it. It doesn't help it, but it's rare to get the perfect nature on something, so I'll take neutral any day. The rat's getting the boot. Hell yeah, we are. We are kicking it out, dude. Hopefully a Geodude. Hopefully a Clefairy. I've never had a Nuzlocke in Kanto that got to use Clefairy. Not ever. A man can dream, though. Piddly, 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 poo. Pidgeot and Fearow have pretty close move pool, so yeah. Well, not only that, okay, this is really stupid. Okay, this is the game, the generation where they introduced abilities, right? They have similar move pools. You know, Peck and Gust are basically the same. Gust is actually a little stronger, right? Gust is 40, Peck is 35. Spearow doesn't get quick attack, though. It's an egg move for Spearow. But the thing that really grinds me is, why do they both have Keen Eye ability? Why do they both have the same ability? At least give them 2 different abilities so they each have a different, like, gimmick, right? Because the abilities are basically each Pokemon's special gimmick, and they don't even have different abilities. I don't know, if I had to change that, maybe, you know what, maybe give Fearow Guts. I think Guts suits Fearow as an ability pretty well. I think it's pretty fitting. It would make Fearow really fucking good if you get it Guts boosted. It'd basically be like a slower Swellow, but it would hit harder than Swellow. I think Fearow would be pretty good if it had Guts, but no, it's got Keen Eye, just like everything else. Even though I didn't know I had Keen Eye earlier. Completely forgot. I need to go through the list of abilities in Gen 3. I really need a refresher, because it's been a while. I've been stuck in Gen 1 and Gen 2 world, where nothing has abilities. Yeah, but Pidgeot doesn't get Drill Peck either, so Pidgeot doesn't get the best flying move. So, yeah. Fearow gets Sniper in Gen 5. Yeah, the hidden ability. Pidgeot's hidden ability is like Tangled Feet, I think. Absolute trash ability. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so trash. Tangled Feet? The fuck? What is that? It's where you, if you get confused, you get a speed boost. Like, why would you... why would you, like... Why would you want to get tangled? I don't know. Why would you want to get confused? And I don't think it even has a move that can confuse itself. Like, Outrage? So, what the hell? Oh, Big Pex is the hidden ability. Big Pex is kind of cool, actually. It prevents the defense from getting lowered. It's not it's not an awful ability. Big Pex. And it's a top tier pun, too. So, Big Pex. Okay, in Japanese, the Big Pex ability, it translates to pigeon breast. So only like the pigeon-like birds can get that ability. And you know how pigeons like puff out the chest. So when they translated it over, they made the pun of big pecs. Pecs as in like pecking at something. But also suggesting pectoral muscles. That's a top tier ability name. I wish Big Pecs was a better ability because I think we need to see it more often. Because I don't know, man. Big Pecs. Big Pecs. Alright, I think Spearo's high enough level that we can start fighting over here on Route 3. Get a little bit more XP. Rip Nidoran, man. Nidoran is actually kind of rare in Fire Red Leaf Green. It's Route 3, Route 4 at 15%. And then in Safari Zone. So you can get it in Safari Zone. It's not rare in Safari Zone. But I mean you'd rather get like something better than a Nidoran in Safari Zone. Hit chickens. Yeah, Holmes. Exactly that, yeah. Flexing them pecs. Pecking them pecs. Look at that. Spearow is flexing those pecs right there in that sprite work. Hell yeah. See, if I had Big Pecs ability, I wouldn't have gotten leered. I wouldn't have gotten the defense lowered. I am definitely going to run that Safari Zone rule that I came up with. We're just going to chuck balls in Safari Zone until something gets caught. Like, I don't think it's fair in a Nuzlocke or fun in a Nuzlocke to go to Safari Zone and your first encounter runs away and there's nothing you could have done about it. So we're just gonna throw balls until something finally gets caught. So like we'll hope that a bad encounter runs away and hope that a good encounter stays. I think it makes it more fun and interesting in the Safari Zone. So we'll do that. Because that's how I caught my Execute in Gen 1. It wasn't the first encounter, I don't think. But I just kept throwing balls at stuff. I should probably clarify that in my rules document for the Nuzlocke. That I have the Safari Zone clause. Yeah. Alright, what level do we need to be to feel comfortable in Mount Moon, huh? Let's see. Everything in there is like level 10 at minimum. Team Rocket guys are level 13. The Super Nerd at the end is level 12. Okay. It's not too bad. Bulbasaur's already level 14. Bloop, bloop. There's a Clefairy at level 14, but we have a fighting type. There's Nidoran. Nidoran! You should have been on my party, dude! Little dudette. So sad. Oh, and I got Poison, of course. Uh-oh, time to reset the save file, guys. Diamond, should I reset the save? My game's blinking all weird. It's a little scary, dude. What am I supposed to do about this? So scary. Something's wrong. Whoa! That's crazy that you you reset your save instead of just going to the Pokemon Center. Oh man, I love hearing stories about, you know, when everyone was kids, like playing Pokemon and just not knowing everything. Cause like Slade was stuck in Rock Tunnel for like a year of real life time. By the time Slade made it out of Rock Tunnel in his child save, his Charizard was level 60, and he just ran through the rest of the game. He went into the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, the Hyperbolic Rock Tunnel, came out with a fully evolved Elite 4 level Pokemon and just swept all of Kanto with it. Anyway, I've never lost a Pokemon to poison, I don't think. Run into the center. I always... No, actually, maybe I have. This would have been a long time ago. I'm talking like 15 years ago when I first started Nuzlocking. I think it did probably happen to me once. And the reason why I say that is I don't remember specifically, but I do have an intense fear of not having antidotes in my bag in the early game. So I think it has happened to me before. Yeah. So now I always make sure to have at least one antidote just in case. You were a smart gamer as a kid, so you understood everything. I did buy the I bought the guidebooks for Pokemon, so I also like did my research. And I still do, you know, that's just the kind of person I am. Something dumb your nephew did in Colosseum? Oh, please, by all means. Share with the class, Holmes. Diamond, you were 7 playing Pokemon. Aww. And you were freaked out that your game was all glitchy and stuff. To be fair, it does seem like a glitchy occurrence. Like, the whole screen, like, glitches out a little bit and shakes. They definitely should have done a different animation to to explain what poison is. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Alright, how about this? Let's set up the next prediction for Mount Moon. Okay. So... the play is... there's 2 things we could do. Alright, I'll show you guys. So... oh, I should hide the LeafGreen thing. Load it down, lower it, below this. Yeah, okay. Alright, so there's 2 things we could do. We could either, since the top floor and the bottom floor have the exact same Pokemon, right? Zubat, Geodude, Paris, and Clefairy. But the chance of Zubat goes down by 20%. And we don't really want to goal that, right, guys? If we could evolve into Crobat, I actually would be okay with getting Zubat in Fire Red Leaf Green. I would definitely be okay with it. But we can't even get Crobat until we beat the postgame. I think it's postgame. So, yeah. We either go for the bottom floor and try and get one of a Geodude or a Clefairy. Or we can guarantee the Paris. But Paris is not very good. If I didn't have Bulbasaur starter, then Paris is actually pretty nice for Misty, I think. It's even nice for Surge because it can dig. I'm pretty sure. But we have a Bulbasaur, so it's a little bit redundant, right? It doesn't even get Spore until after Misty. You're attacking with Leech Life. I mean, the powders are okay, but... yeah. And it can dig. But I think we go for the Geodude or the Clefairy. And the best odds for that are on the bottom floor. So we're going to have to rappel down twice. So this is what we're going to be gambling on. These are the odds, okay? Zubat, Geodude, Paris, and Clefairy. Let me set that up here. So it's 49% Clefairy. Hold on. Pull that back up. Alright, so Mount Moon. 49% Zubat. 30% Geodude. 15% Paris. 6% Clefairy. And I'll give you guys, let's say 10 minutes. 10 minutes to predict. I'll do 10 more minutes of grinding. And then we'll run into Mount Moon. Capiche? Can you get Umbreon, Espeon? No. You have to trade them in. They can't evolve in this game. Or you have to trade your EV out to evolve it and then trade it back in. Yeah. Okay, so your nephew was kind of stuck at Fennec City. The very first city, right? I guess that's fair because, like, you don't know who to talk to. You have to go by the mayor's house and all that, yeah. So he goes to the Precept Center, which for some reason it's double doors open when you walk in. He gets the idea to try and walk into the right door instead of the left. He tries it like half a dozen times. Oh! It's double doors open the door you walk into. So, okay. He's thinking they're different doors. Oh, little kid. Little kid, poor little kid. Alright, here's what I'm going to do though. I am definitely, as Mario Party TV, I am going to be betting on Zubat. If there's anything I know, it's that Zubat fucking loves to ruin my Nuzlocks. So I'm betting 1,000 channel points. Let's do 500. 500 channel points on Zubat, okay? Anybody else with channel points can go ahead and gamble. Predict what this encounter in Mount Moon is going to be. If you get it right, you get to nickname the Pokemon that we catch. If you're the only one to get it right. If more than one person predicts the correct Pokemon, then it'll go to a vote. And you can each suggest. Hey, there's Jigglypuff. Is that the first Jigglypuff I've seen? Kind of cute in this game. I'm telling you, this sprite work is legit. Oh shit, it puts me to sleep though. I think that's the only move it knows is Sing. It can't even attack. Okay, it does no defense roll. Can you even pound yet? I don't think it can pound. Yeah, it's just rolling up in a ball. Yeah, and singing. I would just like to get a Moonstone Pokemon. It doesn't really matter what. I'll take a Nido, a Jiggly, a Clefairy. I just want something that evolves really early with the stone. But I usually am not lucky enough to get that in Kanto. I usually just get a bunch of fucking birds. They call me the bird trainer. Who was it that made that? Death, was it you? Somebody did like Oops All Birds. The Oops All Birds cereal box. Somebody did that when I was playing Gen 1. Or was it Gen 2? I think it was Gen 2 actually. Yeah. We got Hoot Hoot. We got several Hoot Hoot, several Pidgey, something else. Oh, a Zubat, which is technically a bird. Zubats are birds, guys. I know that might blow your brains. Zubats are technically birds. Somebody else bet on Zubat as well. Fair enough. You did the birds okay, that's what it was. The poster. Yeah. I remember you posted something. Some meme. Some bird meme. Somebody else thinks I'm gonna get the Zubat, huh? Mr. Toad the Gamer. Oh, but wait, we got a Clefairy. Jimmy, big Jimmy, dude. Jimmy believes. We're gonna get that Moonstone Evo. I'm down with that. Usually if I get something good, it's the Geodude, which I think Dath agrees, yeah. If I get something good, it's the Geodude, which I love getting Geodude in Kanto. It's such a good rock ground. It's a good switch into all the normal types. It's good. It's really good. I'm a big fan of Geodude. The birds run back. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Hopefully not. I think I'm not going to even bother leveling up the Rattata. As soon as we catch something else, the Rattata goes bye-bye. Hey, Firebolt! Daily asking of doing an archipelago with old Slash peoples. What's an archipelago? Is that like a tournament format or something? Or is that a game? Sorry, bro. I'm old as hell. I don't know what that is. I know an archipelago is a is you know, a body of land, right? Surrounded by water. That's an extension of randomizers. Okay. So what, you're randomizing everything and then what? Or is it like multiple randomizers? Because Archipelago is like multiple islands, right? There's all items in one big pool to get put. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Aurox has been telling me about this. Where like you're playing a different game. Yeah, exactly. You're playing a game, they're playing a different game, and you have to unlock items for their game and vice versa, right? Yeah. That seems like a fun gimmick. Aurox plays a lot of KH too, actually, so that's how he mentioned it. And I was like, I'm a vanilla weenie, dude. I need to beat these vanilla games first, which I do. Dude, I'm getting fucked by this sand attack. Alright, I'm switching. Queen Bee, you're losing to a level 6 Pidgey. Haha, I have P9, just like you. Yeah, I think the work that people have done on modding stuff and like randomizing stuff is so fun. I've just never gotten into it. I've never messed around with it. If you die, so does everyone else in the lobby that has Deathlink on. Holy shit. So I'll get really salty once my partner forces me to die. I'll say one thing. I don't really like gaming where my success depends on other people. I'm not a huge fan of that. You know, League of Legends, insert whatever game where you're on a team. I don't like being on a team. But yeah, I at least not with like randoms, you know? If I trust my partner, then sure, that's cool. Like in doubles and Smash. I do like doing doubles and Smash. Getting doubled up, you know? God, Fury Attack sucks so much ass. Yeah, doubles, they don't do doubles at the weeklies anymore, right? Also, you guys have about 2 to 3 minutes to predict this next encounter. Nobody's predicted Paris yet. Paris is up for grabs. You're the lone doubles fiend in a singles world. I think there's other people who prefer doubles. I think I remember, I mean, I don't think they play anymore, but like 7 or 7, I think really like doubles. I think Worf likes doubles a lot. Yeah. I play double, whenever the Mario Party guys come over, we play doubles and Smash like every time. And we'll play for hours. Like way too long. It's just so fun. We really enjoy it. I'd love to go to a doubles tournament again. When can they play Melee? Well, that's fair. Okay. Doubles and Melee is a little sus, though. You have to admit, doubles and Melee is a little different than doubles in the other games. It's, I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's a little different. It hits a little different in Melee, right? Because, like... I don't know, man, like... The pace of the game is so much faster in Melee. And... the amount of legal stages, or stages that are good for doubles, is even less in Melee, because there's very few stages that are any good anyway. It's still... I'm sure it's still good. It just feels like... You know, I don't know. I think just in general, it's not even just a Melee thing, even in Ultimate. Like, back in Brawl, doubles was a big deal. Smash 4 was a big deal, doubles. I feel like Double Cloud in Smash 4 kind of killed the appetite for doubles going forward, even into Ultimate. Oh, somebody got the Paris bet in. And I bet you that's fucking Diamond's Light, bro. Diamond. Oh, and Firebolt. Okay. You both snuck in there with the little Paris bet? Okay. Chinchillin counterpicked you to Icicle Mountain. What the fuck? First of all, how did that even happen? Chinchillin would do that, though. Fucking Chinny. Alright, it's time to go to Mount Moon and get our encounter. Let's see here. Who am I going to repel with and fight with? I'm gonna go Bulbapedia. Yeah. Alright, y'all. The submissions are in. We need to repel. There's the moon. I do like this song. I think the remix is pretty good. Okay, we're repelling. Doubles random matchmaking. Yeah, I think that's a big thing too. I think most newer modern players just don't have the experience playing doubles with friendly fire on. Oh, I only needed one repel. Can I fucking avoid this guy? I don't want to fight him yet. I'm gonna save. He's off screen. Surely he can't see me. His eyes are literally off screen. Surely he can't see me. Alright, we're good. Okay, I got the star piece. Oh, shit! You know what? I just realized something. I do want that Geodude, though. I could guarantee that it's either a Paris or a Clefairy. That would mess up the prediction, though. That's not fair to you guys. Damn, I just realized Repel would... So if we were to Repel at level 12... Look at this. According to Bulbapedia, at level 12, it's just Paris or Clefairy. I think it's better to go for the Geodude, though. Because Paris is still a useless encounter. Well, let's think about it. This basically gives us, like, 1 in 3 chance at the Clefairy. If we do full odds, it's still about 1 in 3 chance. But it's mainly Geodude. So the odds of something good are still about the same. And I really like Geodude. Alright, we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Go for raw. Go raw. Or go home. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta run out this repel here. There it is. Okay, here it is, guys. What is it? Damn it! Of course it's fucking Zubat. Guess who predicted Zubat? I did. I fucking did. And so did Mr. Toad the Gamer, I think. God, dude. Every time it's a fucking Zubat in this cave, dude. Alright, what do you want to name it, Mr. Toad the Gamer? Damn it. You know what? I should have gone for the level 12 Repel strat, guys. That's on me. I'm sure it lives a Vine Whip, right? I'm not even going to risk it. Rat or Bat? Make your choice. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of the rat for the bat. Well, let's see what the ability is. Not the ability. Let's see what the stats are. Let's see what the nature is. You know, let's see. Maybe this bat is actually worse than the rat. It's definitely possible that it's worse than the rat, because it doesn't even get stab on anything good. Yeah, I might keep the rat actually. Later, Dath. Thanks for hanging out, man. This will be the last prediction of the night, so we'll wrap up on guessing how the game's gonna fuck me over. Jeez. Alright, Matt, what do you want to nickname this thing? It is a male bat. There's a lot of puns there available with bat, you know, like a baseball bat. I don't know, it's a Trashmon. So that's always fun. How many Pokeballs do I have? 6. I'll wait a little bit. Oh, balls. Balls! Okay, now it's in the yellow. Let's go ahead and chuck some balls. Doesn't want to get caught. So sad, dude. I'm never going to have a Clefairy ever in Kanto. We did get Geodude in Gen 1, though. We definitely did get Geodude. What did we name it? Dwayne. Dwayne the Rock Golem. He went hard. No, wait. We got the Golem. We got the Geodude in Rock Tunnel. I think we did get Zubat in Mount Moon. If I remember right. Yeah. Alright, we caught it. Zubat, the bat Pokemon. It's 16 pounds. That's kind of a heavy bat. It forms colonies in perpetually dark places and uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. Alright, Matt. Do you have a nickname for me? I also technically predicted it correctly. So, I'm thinking, what if I... oh, bat. What's the opposite of a corked bat? Name it Dolbat because it rhymes with Golbat. Alright, it does rhyme. I dig it. We'll go with Dolbat. I mean, that could have literally just been the species name, right? Dolbat. Like if it was dumb. I did not... oh, I did get a Clefairy in blue. I bought it in Cerulean, though. I did buy it. You're right. I bought it because I wanted a Clefable for the Pika Cup. Or was it Petite Cup? Pika Cup, yeah. You're right. We did actually get a Clefairy. But it wasn't a Mount Moon Clefairy. Alright, let's get out of here. Probably going to be some Paris here. Let's get out of here and see if the Zubat's any good and if we're going to swap. And not fight any trainers, because as soon as we fight any trainers, my rules say that I am locked the F in and stuck in Mount Moon, which would be bad. I think we could make it, but I'd rather not. Hey! The fear grew! The fear continues to grow. And the fear can now Fury attack. You guys think we'll get a shiny? I did get a shiny in Emerald. I got the shiny Poochyena. I was grinding off stream. I don't know. I've never gotten a shiny in Fire Red Leaf Green specifically. Not once. Okay, very carefully here. Fury attack. Get it? There's the Geodude. That Geodude looks good. That's a good sprite for a Geodude. Your only legit shiny was a C-Dot? Ah, and Ruby, yeah. C-Dot has a decent shiny. Isn't it like yellow? Yellowish? Chopped. Get chopped, nerd. Okay, carefully around this lady. She has the level 14 Clefairy. She might be the hardest fight in here if you don't have Mankey, but we do, so we're good. I think her Clefairy can metronome, though, so that's a little scary. Alright, moment of truth here. Let's look at the fucking Zubat. See if it's any good or not. Dolbat. The brown turns to like red. Oh, okay. Quirky nature, so it's neutral. That's not awful. Inner focus. I think it always has inner focus. The stats seem average. I'm just gonna guess that it's average. But I'm curious, so we're gonna use an Ivy calculator here. Alright, so we're using a Zubat in Gen 3 with a neutral nature at level 8. got 26, 12, 12, 11, 13, 14. And... okay. Special offense is good. Defense is good. HP is good. Attack is shit. Special attack is good. Speed is, like, average. Below average. Okay, it's got good defensive stats. Really good defensive IVs. It could be a special attacker if this was a generation with nasty plot. Its attack stat is kind of trash, though. So... you guys... I've got bad news. I think the rat stays in the party. The rat versus the bat, y'all. The rat versus the bat. I mean, Rattata's gonna get Hyper Fang. That's a pretty good move. Okay, compare that to Zubat's moveset. I mean, we're biting. Well, bite with the special attack being below average. No stab, though. Confused Ray is all the way until level 26. Wing attack is 21. Oh my god. I mean, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's just, at least it gets Sludge Bomb finally. It didn't get it in Gen 2. Yeah, this shit sucks ass. Okay, the rat stays. The rat stays. We found the one Pokemon that could be worse than a calm Rattata, and it's any Zubat is worse. Oh well. But Haze, though? What is this? Gen 3 OU Baton Pass is unbanned? You gotta bring Haze to counter the Baton Pass chain, guys. One thing we could do, which I'm not going to, I don't think. But one thing we could do, if I check the town map. Okay, we're on Route 4 right now, not Route 3. And that's relevant because we could buy the Magikarp. We actually could buy the Magikarp from this creepy bald fuck right here. Hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just 500 Zenny. So you'll buy it, am I right? So we could buy the Magikarp, but we can always fish for it later. And we would be skipping on the Route 4 encounter, which is, what is it? It's the Nidorans again, Spearow. Oh, it's not the Nidorans. It's Rattata, Spearow, Sandshrew, and Mankey. So everything there is a dupe except for the Sandshrew. Or we could just buy a Magikarp and not have to fish for it later. Damn, actually this is not a very clear-cut answer. Yeah, the Gyarados is probably better. On top of being able to get it and evolve it in time for Misty. And if it's a really bad Magikarp, we could also just catch one somewhere else. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chances to catch a Sandshrew. I think maybe we wait. We could maybe dupe out Route 4. There's fishing though. Yeah. So if we fish, yeah, I think maybe we just fish there or just get the Magikarp. Damn, maybe we do just get the Magikarp. Just because we already got Rattata, Spearow, and Mankey. And you don't really need Sandshrew. Because you can just get Diglett for Surge. Assuming you don't get trolled by the Doug trio in there. And then get wiped. One time I did almost wipe to a Doug trio in Diglett Cave. I walked in there with my Nidoqueen. I'll never forget this. And I was like, dude, it's gonna magnitude my Nidoqueen and KO it. And sure enough, fucking murdered. Sandshrews not very good either. Yeah, maybe we just take the Magikarp as a freebie. And hopefully it has good stats. If not, we can just fish for another one later. Or just not. The other thing is that Sandshrew has a really shitty moveset. Like, this dude does not learn Earthquake naturally, or even Dig. You have to spend TMs on it to even get a good ground move. I think you can buy Dig, though, so using Dig isn't a big deal. Yeah, you can just buy more Digs. Thank God you can buy Digs in Gen 3. But, I mean, it kind of sucks. Sandshrew kind of sucks. I've never really used a Sandslash, though. I usually get Geodude. But we do have other chances to get Sandshrew. And Gyarados this early is pretty damn handy. What does Gyarados learn in Gen 3? Natural. I think it's just going to get Bite, but Bite's pretty good. Yeah, we get Bite at level 20 when it evolves. Bite is good for Misty. It's a special attack, though, so it's not going to be very strong. Dragon Rage is busted at 25. But by the time it could be level 25, you could just fish for your own. Does it get any... I mean, there's a move tutor coming up that gives something, but it's not... Yeah, we can't TM anything good onto it yet. Not before Misty, anyway. Like, Secret Power would be a good safe move, but I don't think you get that till... Yeah, you have to buy that. Oh, wait, you get it on Route 25? Oh, shit, we could get Secret Power onto our Gyarados when we go visit Bill. I didn't know that. Yeah, you just gotta cut the tree, huh? Oh, fuck. Okay. I think the decision has been made. I think we're gonna get the Gyarados and Secret Power it. Yeah. At least you have a physical attack with the attack. Yeah. And I can buy more Secret Powers. So there's no opportunity cost there, really. Alright, guys. I think I've decided. I think we're just going to buy the Magikarp. I've never done this before in a Nuzlocke. But I think it makes a lot of sense here. Okay. So let's predict if it's going to be a boy or a girl fish. If it's male or female is what we're guessing. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to predict. We're gonna do some grinding. Yeah, we're buying the Magikarp, Aiden, over on YouTube. What's up, Aiden? Crazy enough, I've never... I mean, like, it's not... Usually you don't really want to, because you can get it anyway for free. But later, like, not that far into the game. But the other 3 Pokemon that we could get in the grass on Route 4 are... I already have, or it's Sandshrew, who's really not very good anyway. So why not just buy the Magikarp early, have a Gyarados for Misty, and I don't have a water type. This is another reason why I never buy the Magikarp. I'm usually playing with Squirtle, so, you know. Yeah, Nidoking would be based. If the Nidos were also on Route 4, I would definitely just try and get a Nido. But they're not even there. I think, let me see. I think it's just this route and then Safari Zone. Correct? Let me check. Yeah, it's literally just this route and Safari Zone. And we missed our chance at Nidoran here. So the only other way we get Nidoking or Nidoqueen is Safari Zone. That sucks. Why is it so rare in this game? But they put fucking Pidgey and Rattata everywhere? Alright. Guys, come on, man. Oh well. Sandshrew is a free win against Surge, though, basically. You just give it Dig. But we can probably get Diglett, though, right? We'll probably get Diglett. On the other hand, I do have Magikarps already in Emerald. I do have Magikarps already. Damn. Guys, you know what? I'm gonna... No one's predicted this anyway. I think I'm gonna think about this more. I think we're gonna think about the Magikarp thing more. Is Jigglypuff good, by the way, Aiden? It's okay. It's okay. It learns a lot of moves by TM. So you can basically cater it to whatever your team needs. It's got good HP. It evolves very early, so it's very strong super early in the game. But the farther you get in the game, the weaker it becomes in comparison to everything else. But it's good enough to continue using until the very end. I would say that. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I've never gotten a Wigglytuff to stick around very long. I usually don't even get Jigglypuff early. Like, I just don't get the luck for it. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking about... kind of want to dupe out routes as early as I can to where everything there has become a dupe and I can breed an egg there instead. For Route 4, I just need Sandshrew, Krabby, Psyduck. That's it. Sandshrew, Krabby, Psyduck. Because I didn't catch a Psyduck in Emerald. I don't think. I don't think it's even in Emerald. Yeah. Oh, it's in Safari Zone. I haven't gone for Safari Zone there yet. But the odds are that I'm just gonna get another Rattata or something instead of the Magikarp. Shit, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I guess this rat is gonna stick around at least for a little bit. So, I might as well raise it up. Also, why isn't the YouTube chat showing up on stream, huh? Shouldn't that YouTube chat be on there? Streamlabs. Oh, that's the wrong chat box. Hold on. Hold on. Aiden, thank you for checking in over on YouTube here. We are multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch. And I recently figured out how to combine the chats, but it reverted. So let me unrevert that. Overlay. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's try that. Hey, okay. Yeah, there's YouTube chat. Very small, though. Why is it so small? The text, I mean. How about I increase the font size to 50? There we go. Now, I'd like to have a background on there though. Or I'm gonna have to change my background. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, I got it in there. Cool. Alright, Aiden Graffy is part of the chat, technically. Figured it out. Alright, I think if everything's level 12, we should be good to go for Mount Moon. So we'll level up Jolene's bitch ass. Shitty Jolene. Oh wait, Psyduck's not in this game. It's Slowpoke. Slowpoke is the fishing encounter for me. Slowpoke's pretty good. Actually. Slowpoke is pretty damn good. And I don't have a Squirtle, so I would not mind using it. Yeah, I'm really thinking about this, guys. I think maybe I'm gonna go for... where else can we catch Sandshrew? Let me see. And where's the best odds at Sandshrew? Because Route 4 is only 15%? 25% Sandshrew. Okay. Or on Route 8. On Route 8, it's 20% Sandshrew. There's Jolene, level 12. Still shitty. Okay, well, I got +2 attack for once. Maybe Jolene's not so bad after all, guys. JK, I think it's a trap. Let's see. 25% Sandshrew on Route 9. Seems like Sandshrew's always 20 to 25% odds. So the odds are that I probably will get one, but you could definitely miss it. 25% on Route 9 as well, yeah. What about Route 11? Route 11. 40% Sandshrew on Route 11. Okay. That's my best chance. Route 11. Okay. Or Route 23. That's the post-game route. Not post-game, sorry. That's the one that leads up to Indigo Plateau. And that's going to be super low odds, I think. You can get Sandslash too. Yeah, 25% for Sandshrew or Slash combined. You know, the value of getting a better Rattata can't be understated. A calm Rattata is just not what we want. We want a rabid Rattata. We don't want a calm Rattata. We want there to be something wrong with the rat. We want it to be rabid and bite and everything, not calm and relaxed. We don't want it to be a house-trained Rattata. You know what I mean? I don't want a house-trained Rattata. That's what my cats are for. You know, this rat needs to be fucking vicious, dude. Out here murdering stuff. It needs to be a deformed Raticate, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'll think about it, but I think we'll end stream there, you guys. We made it to Mount Moon. We got our first gym badge. Sir, yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. We beat up on Brock. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, we did it. We absolutely did it. We got a Zubat, as usual. Fucking Zubat every day, all day, every stream. Every Kanto run is a Zubat run. Instantly gets boxed. You know? One of these, someday we'll have Clefairy. You know, someday. But not today. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Mondays and Thursdays. We'll continue this on Thursday. Get through Mount Moon. We probably won't be able to beat Misty that same day because her levels. There's a lot of grinding to do. We'll probably do Mount Moon, the Rival, and then Route 24, Route 25. Yeah, I think that's what we'll end up doing. And I'll have to decide if I'm going to take the Magikarp or not. I'm kind of leading towards no, just from a dupes. Because I do have a dupes clause, but I have to dupe out everything in the route. And it would help me a lot if I caught a Sandshrew somewhere. So I feel like I should try for Sandshrew whenever I can. Because that lets me dupe out something if we get it. Yeah. Alright. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Adios.